Okay, guys, welcome to another Python tutorial from Code DNA. It's nice to see you guys, and today I'm going to be showing you guys something very, very interesting, something that you really need to know. It's one of the core things that every programmer, every developer needs to have full understanding of. You might be thinking why I have these funny images around here. Okay, so basically we'll be talking about variables and data types. Okay, so basically what is a variable? All right, so a variable is a memory location where we can actually store data and also remove data. Like we can input data into a variable and we can also pull out data from a variable. Okay, so I decided to do a little analogy here to show us how the concept between variables and data types. Okay, so the data type is basically the kind of data that you put inside a variable. So if I have let's say my variable is this cup, I can choose from any of these shapes to put it in here. So I can decide to take this circle, all right, and put it inside the cup, and that means we'll have a circle here, all right. And I can decide to remove the circle, and then I take this and put it in here. This will no longer be here because I've removed it. We will now have the whatever I'm trying to do, but I'm just trying to get the star back, the arrow back. So we can actually decide to put that. We can decide to remove it. We can decide to put in the square. So we now put in the square here. So a variable is memory location where we put data and we can also pull out data from there. All right. So now what is a data type? Okay, so we have different formats in which the computer system sees or recognizes data that we pass. So we can either be giving it data in form of, let's say we were on a website and we are asked to enter our first name, our surname, and our email. That's a different kind of data. All right. We are asked to enter our age. That's a different kind of data. We are asked to select if we like something or not, or to attest to the fact if something is true or false. That's a different kind of data. So we have different kinds of data types. So we have in Python we have the string data type. Okay, we have the integer, which is also called int. We have the float. We have the boolean. All right, and we have other types, okay, which we have objects, all right, but we will come to that later. But for now, you just need to know the basic data types that you will be working with for these beginners tutorials. We have the int, we have the float, we have the boolean, and we have the string. All right, so string, int, float, boolean. Those are the four basic data types that you will be working with on this beginner series. Okay, so basically that's the concept of what data types are and what variables are. So a variable is more like a container, all right, where we can just take something and just throw it in so that we can remember it and get it later. All right, so basically that's that, and the data type is what we want to put inside the container. All right, so basically that's that. And let's move over to Python, type some codes, and from there we learn some more. All right, so I have my Visual Studio code already open here. I have a file here called variables.py, which is actually, you look at it, you see that there's no code inside it, which we are going to have to populate right now. So the first thing we are going to do is I'm going to comment my code. Remember I said something about comment, so I say this program discusses, let me just say variables and data types. All right, so the first thing we are going to do is to, well, let me just go straight into the program. Okay, so the first thing we are going to do is I'm going to show you how we name variables in Python. Now, there are three things you must have at the back of your mind every single time you want to declare a variable. Okay, first, your variable name cannot start with a number. All right, so you cannot say something like one account. It's wrong. Your variable name cannot start with a special character, so I cannot say something like this, my name, or my whatever. Okay, that's wrong. And you cannot have spaces in between. All right, you cannot have spaces in between your variable name, so you cannot have something like account number. All right, that's not allowed in Python. Okay, basically I think there's no programming language that allows that. Okay, so when you want to name your variables, you can basically call it anything. So what I want to do now is I'm going to say my, all right, YouTube channel. All right, I can just say something like code DNA, and let's say say what video number. Okay, so let's just say video number. I want to know I want to know the number that how many videos I've made so far. So let's just say 5. All right, and let's say average number of subscribers. So I can just say something like average, and I'll just do something like 67.5, and then I'll say have you subscribed. So have you, all right, subscribed. So so this will be equal to, we have either true or false. Okay, so I'm going to explain all these data types in just a minute. All right, so basically this is how we declare variables in Python. All right, so what I just did was I declared a variable, I called it my YouTube channel, and then I use this equal to, this single equal to. It stands for the assignment operator. All right, so let's go back to this guy. So basically when I come here, let's say this is equal to, what I'm saying is take what is on the right side, which happens to be the data type. All right, take this guy, whichever one of them, and put it, all right, take whatever that is here and put it in here. That's what this equal to is doing. All right, that's basically what it's doing. So when we want to pass in values, okay, we use the single equal to. It's called the assignment operator. So what we are saying is take code DNA and put it in here. All right, so similar thing, take 5, put it in here, take 67.5, put it in here, and take true and put it in here. We also have false. All right, there's another one called false. So that's that. Now I can just decide to comment this. I'll say print out the values. All right, so I'll say print, I'd say my YouTube channel. I'd say print, not print, print. I'd say a video number. I'd say print. I'd say average. I'd say print. Have you subscribed? All right, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to do something else. I'd say just because I'm going to do another video after this, I'll say video number, all right, equal to 17. Let's just take that random number, and I'll say print video number. Okay, so that's what we have here. All right, so let's just run this program and see what happens at the end of the day. Then I come back and we take some things out, we explain them, and we'll be done for this video. All right, so remember, Control plus F5, and I run this. So let's wait for our code to run. Hopefully, no errors. Okay, so you look closely. I have here code DNA is printed. I have 5. I have 67.5. I have true. I have 17. So what I actually did was to create this variable, all right, called my YouTube channel, and I now placed this, all right, I now placed code DNA inside it. So this is the container and this is the content. So whatever is on the right side becomes the content that is being put into this container. All right, so that's basically what I did. And remember, I said you can put things, you can take them out, and you can put them in again. So what I did was, the first time we said video number was 5, and you look here, we have 5. After some time, I now decided to make it 17, and we still have 17. So variables are just there for you to throw in things, take out things, throw in things, take out things, and keep throwing in things and keep taking out things. That's why they are called variables. All right, so how do we know these different kinds of data? All right, for example, like if you want to test to find out the type of data that a particular variable is carrying at the moment, okay, so you can do something like if I do type, all right, if I do type, I'll say my YouTube channel. I'll do same for video number. Okay, so I'll do a video number. Wow, that would have been better saying number of videos. All right, so but let's just take it that way. I'll say type, have you subscribed? And then I'll do one more, print type, let's say average. Okay, all right, so basically we have this. If I run this program again, which I will, Control plus F5, don't forget that, you see we actually have 5 here, we have 67.5, we have true, we have 17. All right, and now we have the different types that they belong to. Now code DNA, which is this, produces str, which is string. If I hover my mouse over it, you find out that we have this showing you there is a string. I bring this over here, it's an int. I bring this over here, it's a float. I bring this over here, and it's yes, it's supposed to be a bool. Where is it? All right, so it's a boolean, which is supposed to be true or false. So you find that here. All right, so it's a bool, meaning it takes 2 values when you're testing for when something is true or false, yes or no, like or unlike, and all the possible scenarios that you can think of switching something like on and off, where you just have 2 states, one and the opposite of that. So is it on, is it off? That's a boolean type. Is it a number that does not have decimal places? Is an int. If it has decimal places, it's a float. And if it is a combination of alphanumeric characters, then it's a string. So I could just type in all the gibberish I want here, even with the spaces, and it will still give me what I'm looking for, because that's what a string does, or that's what strings are. All right, so if I run this bad boy again, you see, I see it produces me all my gibberish. So that's basically what variables are and what data types are. Okay, so I believe you can actually know, or you actually know how to declare variables and how to assign values to them in Python. So don't forget to share this video, don't forget to like this video, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel Code DNA, as we bring to you more interesting videos that will help you in your journey of software development and programming. All right, so thank you very much. See ya guys in the next video.